the leadership that's currently in place have been in place, do you think they want us to continue down that path? And the argument that I would make is that they want a new face, new vision, new leadership. And I believe that face, vision, and new leadership is Byron Donalds, and I'm proud to put his name into nomination, and I yield back.
The CR bill catastrophe has opened up a portal of uncertainty as America gets ready to embark on a brand new journey in the world of politics. The Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, is no shoo-in for the Trump administration after a trying moment that was thwarted by Vivek Ramaswamy and Elon Musk when they exposed the pork inside the bill that Mike Johnson had set before them. Change is coming, and in more ways than one. But who will be responsible to sit down and make sure that this doesn't happen again? It looks like the crowd favorite for being the man America feels most confident and comfortable with to sit in those back room making deals worth billions of dollars is Byron Donalds. He's got my vote. How about yours? Let me know in the comments below. Welcome everyone into this One Love family. A new sense of unity is emerging, and we would like to encourage you all to like, and more importantly, please subscribe to our family as we journey together through what looks to be the most transformational moment in the history of the world. Times are definitely changing. Please click that notification button so that when we get this information out, you can get this fresh information in. So blessings, prayers, and one love to you all. Now let's get into this. All over X, all over Rumble, all over Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and even the mainstream media. His name, Byron Donalds, continues to break the headlines in the news as his chances for becoming the first black Speaker of the House increase and increase. A new face is needed, but more importantly than him being the first black speaker, he is seen as someone who stands above the rest with his abilities to get things done, to take a firm stance and not to budge when faced with adversaries. His qualifications, IQs, and sense of what the agenda is for the future is way above par. So this is not symbolism over substance. What we're seeing here is substantial improvement to the status quo and Trump's agenda in finding the best man for the job. So now let's take a look at where things are and how we could see Byron Donalds in the seat when President Trump comes to town on the 20th of January. So to get a grasp on this real quick, Byron Donalds would literally have to throw Mike Johnson under the bus. Does he want to do that? Absolutely not. He does not want to do that. However, now politics is a dog-eat-dog world. We all know that. And in order for Byron Donalds to literally take that job away from Mike Johnson, which many believe he can do. He could do it. He is the man. He's got enough clout right now to do it. But you have to literally throw Mike Johnson under the bus in a way and say, look, we're pulling the rug out from under you. I'm going to step in. Thanks for your help over there. Sit back, get back in your cozy little Congress seat. And that would have to look like what Mike Lee did to Mike Johnson when he threw him under the bus on Fox News. Now, does Byron Donalds hold the same view that Mike Lee has? Check it out.
He's a friend, and you just threw him overboard. Man,
yes,
politics is tough, Senator Lee.
Well, it is, especially when you try to jam an entire country with the 1,500-page bill that nobody's read, and you try to trick them and bully them into doing it. Some of us take that personally, Jesse.
Yeah, no, I don't like it either. I think it's terrible, and we got to stop doing it, and it's got to stop now.
That's the position that Byron Donalds would have to take. You bullied us. You tried tricking us into this pork bill. I'm sorry, but your time is up. You got to go. Will he do that? That is the question that everybody's looking for an answer right now. And during this same moment where the CR bill, the pork bill, was laid out, we saw Chip Roy get thrown under the bus as well by a lot of Republicans because he would not sign it, even the second bill. So here's what Chip Roy had to say about Byron Donalds.
I want us to continue to do the things since the leadership that's currently in place have been in place. Do you think they want us to continue down that path? And the argument that I would make is that they want a new face, new vision, new leadership. And I believe that face, vision, and new leadership is Byron Donalds, and I'm proud to put his name into nomination, and I yield back.
Now we see the look on Mike Johnson's face there. He looked a little bit concerned, like, guys, what am I supposed to do? Well, this is when they had voted him in prior to the Byron Donalds. Now that we are at a brand new point, a new day and age, and Mike Johnson did a good job getting new Congress members to come to the Republican Party, Could Byron Donalds have that much clout and bring more congressmen to the Republican side? Because that's where we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen. When you're Speaker of the House, your job is to recruit congressmen and build up the Republican Party or your Democrat Party to make them, well, the majority. Johnson did that. With him just doing that, it gives him enough clout and enough leeway to say, hey, look, guys, I'm the guy who brought everybody together. I'm the guy who's getting new congressmen, as opposed to Byron Donalds, who only got 20 votes last time that he was put forward to be the next Speaker of the House. So what would Byron Donalds think about this? He's not going to want any division. He doesn't want to divide the Republican Party at all. They need unity and they need to show stability during this time. But to understand more about who Byron Donalds is, you need to know what he's gone through in order to get where he is.
I want to follow up real quick with that because Doge is very big on cutting all of the waste. Where should they focus their energy first?
You got to focus in every alphabet soup agency they're out there, because these agencies, it's death by 1,000 cuts with these guys. So it's everything from the SEC, CFTC, Treasury, OCC, DEA, FBI. You got to get into every one of these agencies. If you get that town thinking about being efficient and responsible with the people's money, then it gives us the opportunity to stabilize our debt, and then having the will to start paying it down, getting our deficits under control.
So when Byron Donalds starts coming out with statements like that, referring to DOGE, Department of Government Efficiency, with Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, you can see that he's on the same page with that. And they are as well on the same page with Trump. Is Byron Donalds also on the same page with Trump? I think maybe more than any of them.
Look, I think with what's happening with Joe Biden, nobody thinks he even knows about these clemencies or these pardons. This is the radical left staff that has been running this administration for the last 4 years. And so I agree with President Trump in what he said about these 37 individuals who've been granted clemency. This is outrageous. They should not have a Merry Christmas, to be perfectly blunt with you. But this is because we have the radical left doing all the things they've been wanting to do for a very long time on their way out the door, while Joe Biden's at the beach or taking a nap or whatever it is he's doing.
Do you think he had any idea what he was doing?
We are a country that doesn't have a president right now.
Do you think he had any idea what he was doing?
Say that again, Greg.
Do you think he knew what he was signing,
No, I don't think
what he
knew
was doing?
No, I don't. Part of this election was a rejection of this radical gender ideology from the left. Mm-hmm. It was a major rejection. You're starting to see Democrat officials now are trying to hedge their bets, or it's 2024 and we basically know everything you said and everything you voted for, but they're trying to adjust their position because of how out of step with normal people those positions are. Mm-hmm. So let's say you're in a state with I don't know, Arizona, I don't know where I am, I don't know. And I think part of President Trump's coalition was non-traditional Republicans, in part because of radical gender policy. Mm-hmm. And so I think in blue states in particular, they're going to start following the lead of Florida, mm-hmm. in part on some of this. Because if they don't, man, what's her name? Cobbs? Is that your governor's name out here in Arizona? Yeah, that lady's got to go anyway.
His relationship with Donald Trump is very good. They have a personal relationship where they know each other's family. Now, does he sound like someone Donald Trump would want in that position, knowing that this man knows what his agenda is and is going to make sure it gets done the way that Trump and company want it to get done, the way America the voters want it to get done? I don't know. You do. And let me know in the comments below if you think Byron Donalds deserves or will be the next Speaker of the House. And once again, I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, and join this One Love family. We'll see you on the next one. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.